출발. 왠지 거의 다 온 느낌인데? 와, 벌써 두 군데
정말 학생이 땡기고.
성모머리 화상 있어. 와, 장난 아니다. 와, 진짜. 와, 씨. 풍경이 화면에 안 담긴다. 와, 소름 돋았어. 이거 봐, 닭살 돋은 것 봐. 싫다. 저 물 떨어지는 거 보여? 와. 우와. 드디어 도착했다. 생각보다 크네.
You have reserved for the visit?
Yes.
Yes, welcome. So, oh, you booked it. Okay, perfect. I will just check this. How are you?
Fine.
Fine?
Fine. Very good.
Are you from Korea?
Yes.
Huh? I recognize your the names, huh?
Ah.
It's because I recognize the names.
Yeah.
So it's gonna start in a few moments over here. It will be bilingual, French and English. I don't have short map in Korean. I'm sorry.
It's
we,
okay.
We need to translate it.
Okay.
If
It's
you
okay.
can help us,
Okay.
we can provide you one in English if you want. A short map.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, it is okay.
Yes.
You read English easily.
Yes.
Okay.
Merci.
Je vous en prie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here at the convent of La Tourette. I am Jerome. I'm your guide for today for 1 hour and a half inside the convent. We are going to cross this space, which is the living space of the Dominican friars. So this religious community is welcoming us for this special time of discovering their life and the architecture. As I told in French, I'm not a Dominican man myself. We are a team working for them to give you the best experience possible. But maybe you will cross one of them in the afternoon. We are going on south. Please follow me. Je vous invite à reculer encore un peu, si c'est possible. Alors bien sûr, on peut utiliser l'ombre. We can take the shadow, not to be in the sun, but just step back to have the better view on the convent. So Le Corbusier is using this special word that you can understand. He's saying architecture is something you have to walk. You have to walk the architecture. This is very intense intent, and he's using it for considering the body and in the environment. And he will shape around this idea. here we are in this, like a special situation of a convent that is not very usual in the way that it's very geometrical in the camp. In the camp, c'est pas la bonne traduction, in the countryside. So here this is also an exception because the Dominican convents are mainly, all of them, you can say, are in town. They are built in town because the Dominicans are intellectual teachers, preachers, and they study for 7 years to become mostly doctors in their specialty. So you can see that this is also an exception for them to have built this here and not in the city of Lyon, which was their first project. So here the Dominicans, you can see that they have a project in the 40s of last century. They will have a raising of vocation. They want to build a place for the formation of 100 students that they will live, study, and also pray during 6 years here. They make a first year in the novitiate in Strasbourg, in the northeast of France. So in the 40s, this is because they need to be closer to universities that they will choose to implant in the city of Lyon. They first asked to Maurice Novarina, which is one of the architects that already worked for them, and that makes some chapels in the region of Savoie, on the east of here, in the mountains. So the first project of Maurice Novarina will be cancelled. They will refuse it because it's too heavy, too closed, and also you will understand in a moment that this is a story about how the Dominicans met Le Corbusier to build this, which is very different. So the cancelled drawing is inside, you will see it. Just to compare. Very interesting to compare the castle that you have seen at the entrance to this special place, because you can see it's a very neoclassical castle from 18th century till the end of 19th century, rebuilt sometimes, and you can see that it's the decline of this period, and it's very interesting to compare to the modernist synthesis that is the convent. I'm asking who knows about Le Corbusier a bit about him. Donc, que savez-vous sur lui? Il est suisse. Ok, from Switzerland.
Il a travaillé sur la bâtiment un peu de ce style.
Il a fait d'autres bâtiments, yes.
He
He did other buildings a bit like this. Okay. So, just for you to understand, the friar Dominican Marie-Alain Couturier is going to join Le Corbusier to ask him to build a project. Le Corbusier will just ended Marseille Unité d'habitation and the Cité radieuse. So he's at the top of his career, quite old at this time yet, and he will apply this to this place. A few dates, 1953 is the drawing time when Le Corbusier comes from the first time. Second time he comes, it's 56 during for the starting of the construction, and 59 for the ending. The church is sacralized in 60.
Le choix du lieu, parlez-moi des propriétaires ici.
Ah, on va rentrer dans le détail. On va rentrer dans le détail. Alors, this is the property of family of La Tourette. They just gave it to the community at the time they couldn't manage the park, and the Dominicans just sold some of their properties to gather the money for construction.
확실히 발음이 어렵다. 프랑스 사람들이 해서 그런지.
나도 영어를 그렇게 잘 하진 못해서.
응, 그러니까.
근데 이제 거기에 플러스 프랑스어 말처럼 들리니까 같이 어려운 거 같아. 아쉬우네. 나도 대답하고 싶은데.
그러게 말이야.
아는 거 많은데, 그치?
맞아.
Approchez, je vous en prie, you can approach. Le Corbusier is not the only one to build this project. He will come only 3 times. André Wojensky will be the conductor of the construction, and Yanis Xenakis will draw and work a lot on many elements over here. So the modular is a tool that is used by Le Corbusier to calculate the spaces of living and circulation, and it's based on the ideal of a humankind of 1.83 m per 2.26 m with the hand up. So I am above. I'm more than perfect. So I am like most of the people imperfect. Je suis imparfait comme la majorité des gens, heureusement. This dimension is still used today by many architects, so you can see it's convenient for calculation of certain spaces and circulation. Let's cross it.
아, 들어가려면 확실히 저기 있어야 되는구나.
Welcome to this space, which is now named the Salle des Hôtes for the host people, and previously it was the students' room. That means that it was a chill room. The 1945 drawing of the previous project that was not selected by the marina. C'est intéressant puisque Mariana Couturier est un dominicain qui est lui-même artiste. So Le Corbusier is agnostic. He will work for the first time for them. After Ronchamp, he will start here. And he will finish with Firmini. With the Church of Firmini will be the last work. Est-ce que tu peux te lever et puis faire un petit test son là comme ça? On va voir si on entend quelque chose. Ouais. Alors, pour une fois, tu fais pas mal. Qu'est-ce qu'on entend? Rien. C'était une blague. Et maintenant, tu pourrais faire le même sur le petit mur là. Ah. On entend quelque chose? Ouais. Un peu plus? Alors, qu'est-ce que tu peux en déduire? What do you think it is made of? Brique. Ah, oui, vous avez déduit à sa place, mais bien. Merci. So this young lady just said that it is full of concrete. And I will add just that before, just after this surface, 3 centimeters till 5 centimeters maximum, there's lines of iron. This is iron casted concrete. Oh, the other wall is made of bricks. Translation about this is about having the skeleton of this place. So the skeleton, you can see that this is the free plan. Free plan is the combination between columns, beams, and levels. And this is structural. The free plan is liberating the heavy walls and leaves the opportunity to move the bricks walls where the need is. So, if, for example, if you need to open a corridor, you can move it here. This is not structural. All the weight is supported by the free plan. Free plan and free facade. Free plan is the grid. Free facade is the wall that can move. The concrete keeps the warm and the cold at the same time. So it's a bit tricky to modulate. So Le Corbusier is separating the window. It's an opening, and this is aeration.
Wow.
Go in the sun. You can go in the sun and have the lights of the
Yeah.
Here, this is a special little church that is on the west. Normally, it is on the east, on the right. Why? Because Le Corbusier is making an access to the upper level where there is the individual cells for the friars, where they live. So they could come anytime here. So he will find the answer just taking the higher point of the pyramid, putting here, and open on the east for the light to enter. For Le Corbusier, the main intent is how I welcome the light in the living space. And this, the Dominicans will appreciate this kind of thinking. So beware of these stairs, they are too high and not enough profound, they're out of the norms at this time, in the 50s, and till now. So it is very not fair accessibility, but it indicates that the convent of Madrid has been built for younger people from 20 years old until 45.
좁다.
C'est quand même très dynamique ici comme lieu, on est obligé de mettre son corps en mouvement. You can see that here this is an access that is going down the ground and climbing again. So Le Corbusier is not leaving us quiet with the body. We have to move. We have to mobilize our body. It's interesting for a place dedicated to the study. From here you can see the library of the friars. 13,000 books are here maintained out of the light as possible. So it is open on the north and protected from the lights on the south. You can see the classrooms, they are in the upper level of it. So Xenakis will be the drawer of this large panel of glass, and he will draw it because he's a musician and he's a mathematician. His works are very famous in the contemporary music, and Xenakis will accept to do this for Le Corbusier, and he's developing a real rhythm of compression and dilatations. Also, the musicality is on the other level, like notes are punctuating the space. So this rhythm is also like a companion of the days here, and giving some rhythm to the daily life and the straight lines and the repetition. On va aller voir ça en salle du chapitre et en réfectoire. Merci de me suivre. The chapter is a place where the community gathers once a month. So imagine in the beginning of the 60s, there are close to 100 people gathered once a month here. The elections happen here also for the prior of the community, which is one of the friars which is in responsibility of the whole community during 3 years. And the election is the majority, absolute majority, and not relative. So they have to wait until they all have together agree for the choosing of the friar for being the prior. So this is important, and they do quite the same for all decisions. May 68 in France, it's the time there was a big struggle pushed by the students, and here it will be the case. So 40 students will live in 68 in this convent. From the 68 period, the convent is no more a student place. This is not a place for formation, this is a common convent. And the community is now very few, like 30 people, then 20 people, till today, till 10 people. Why did the students leave? Because the life was too hard, and here, as a young friar, you have 4 hours and a half of praying times every day, plus the studying and times and the courses, lessons, and also this is very far from universities. Allez, on va aller voir le réfectoire et après on va aller. Everything has been renewed here. This is not original, this is close to the original setting, but it's not so important. I mean, the refectory is interesting because there's a mix of colors, the light also, and you can see that the bay is really wide. It's really open. Also, we are in the core of the building, and here the free plan is very heavy. The columns are very, very thick. You can see it's different because we have all the weight of the 2 levels of individual cell plus the level of the classrooms arriving here. So it has to be strong. So you can imagine this was the setting. Initial setting was huge tables outside of the columns in the shape of a U, with the prior and sub-prior at the end. And here, a friar that was singing the rule of St. Augustine in Latin language and Gregorian singing. So it's a very rude way of living. Everyone was not having a conversation next to the other. It was not allowed. So it was understandable that it has been removed after 68. So after 68, this is the time they cut their tables for inviting more people, like conviviality, more sympathetic way of sharing space. For the colors, I'm telling you something about the colors. For Le Corbusier, this is the black, the white, red, blue, yellow, and green. And red and green are like splitted equally. The black is also the counter light. It's considered like a black. For example, here this is considered as a shadow, as black. So there's a few black in the convent because there's a lot of light arriving. And also the yellow is used for what is necessary for the living. For example, the chapter for the community, the door was yellow, and here for the food. Here, and this is a lake. The blue is connected to the mantle and the studying, knowledge. So it's upper, mainly at the level of intellectual. So Le Corbusier had produced the setting of elements to absorb the sound, but they were run out of money at the end of the construction, and finally they left it like this. Because I sing well, but it's like a sandwich of notes. Ça s'écrase. Hein? Il n'y a pas d'harmonie puisque toutes les notes vont s'écraser et partir ensemble. En grégorien, c'est beaucoup plus beau. Donc, je le fais aussi. Ça bouge ensemble. So it will fit to the Gregorian singing of the Dominicans from decades, centuries. So this is you can see the drawing on the floor is also related to the one we have seen in the oratory. And this is also the shadow that you can see when there's some light, direct sun. The drawing is continuing on the floor until here. And here all the church is set with this drawing. It is gathering in this line and it's climbing up and going through the altar, under the altar, and going left and right. On left, this is the altar of the little mass of the week, during the week. The mass is over here. And on the right, to the oratory, down the building. At the front, this is the confessional. La sacristie, the sacristy is over here. Voilà, on va ressortir et je vais refermer la porte si vous voulez bien me suivre. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished this tour. I hope you had a great time. Hello. Yes, 1, 2, 4. Take you. We change it every day, so they are new. You can choose.
And can I
The poster?
Poster.
Yes. My card? Okay. 81 euros, please.
Yeah.
You have to insert it.
Insert.
How it doesn't work. We have a limit of 50 euros in France. This is to protect the customers. Welcome.
Thank you.
I need you to sign.
Fine.
Merci.
Thank you. Thank you for your explain in English.
Now you have me on record. You need. You should buy a small book in English.
What
I did
is
a lot
it?
of things.
The guidebook.
I said a lot of things, but the guided book is.
This?
It's a good information. I mean, basic information. Are you architect?
Yes, I am.
You're architect.
Architect.
Oh no, it's not enough for you.
Okay.
Sorry. The books are more interesting, but you bought one.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
will give you. I gave you the short map in English already. You have it.
Oh yes, I have it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
이거를 우리가 10원어치를 12만 원어치를 지금 여기서 KX를 하고 가는 거지.
12만 원이야?
그 정도 되지.
근데 그럴 만하지 않아?
감동받았어요?
좋네.
진짜 멋있다. 그럼 나 진짜 한 번만 해볼게.
뭘 해봐?
사진 찍는 거.
아니야, 천천히 갔다 와도 천천히 가, 뛰지 말고 천천히 가. 나도 같이 가. 나도 찍게. 귀여워. 저 건축에 대한 열정을 봐라. 와, 씨. 여기 와서 보니까 또 다르다.
그 집에 갈 수가 없잖아, 이러면 계속.
너무 멋있다. 풍경 안 찍어도 돼?
근데 아까 근데 사실 올라오면서 찍어가지고.
눈에 안 들어와 이제?
이제 집에 가야 돼.
근데 집에 갈 생각밖에 없지.
힘들었어. 이제 뭔가 지금 힘들었던 모든 게 지금 다시 이렇게 오는 느낌이에요.
근데 나 여기 또 오자고 하면 올 수 있을 것 같아.
아, 우리 이렇게 갔는데 이렇게 왔잖아.
그러니까.
이렇게 경사가 됐나 봐. 그래서 내가
안녕.
또 오자 그런 거예요. 안녕, 우리 또 올게요. 또 오고 싶다. 또 오고 싶다, 진짜로.
와 진짜 풍경 너무 좋다.
진짜. 이 길을 걸어왔어. 너무 웃겨.
우리가 걸어온 길이야.
이 길을 걸어왔어. 정신없이. 진짜. 왜 오는지 알겠다. 근데 이렇게 걸어서도.
정말 어메이징했고, 꼬르비제 투어 아니지, 꼬르비제 투어가 아니지, 아틀레트 수도원의 투어는 오늘 여기까지 끝. 아유 씨, 팔이.
한창 비어있고.
비 오는데? 빗방울 떨어지는데?
진짜?
조금만 참아라.
이거 젖을까 봐 걱정인데?
아니 나도 일단 쏟아지면 그때 우비 꺼내서 입자. 잠깐만, 우비 입어야 될 것 같은데 왠지? 좀 더 지나면 쏟아질 것 같지 않아?
쏟아질 것 같은데?
우비 입을까?
내가 꺼내줄게.
야씨, 막판에 비까지 아주 완벽한 여행이었다 진짜. 지은아, 포스터 제대로 된 거 맞지?
오빠 여기 머리통 여기 있어.
아 오케이 오케이 완벽해. 포스터가 젖지 않는 게 중요해. 아 완벽한 여행이었다.